So we're going on a camping trip soon in the Tesla Model Y. That's the Cybertruck, don't mind that, that's for a different video. Make sure you guys subscribe. And as you know, the Model Y trunk isn't the biggest, and we're gonna have 3 dogs with us, so we can't like put the rear seats down. So I feel like all this stuff is gonna take up the majority of the trunk. And we still need to have a fridge because my dog Simba, he's on a special diet because of his cancer. We need to have our food and everything. So it's like, how are we gonna carry a ton of food with all this stuff and no trunk space? But I want a fridge still, so I could still keep it cold. So, hang on a second. Okay. Now, I have this bad boy. Ooh, surprisingly, it's very, very light. Like, it's not heavy at all. I thought this would be super heavy. This is by ACO Power. They have one for the Model Y, the Model X, but it fits in the sub-trunk space, and it's like a perfect molded fit. So we're gonna go ahead and set that up in the sub-trunk and see how well of a perfect fit it is. I don't even know where the power comes from. Oh, over there. But look how much space there is in here. There's plenty of space to put like my broccoli, the dog yogurt, frozen food, all that stuff. And I love how they have like carrying handles, so it's easy to remove. So here we go, we got the Model Y trunk. It's not the biggest, it's not the smallest. I got my sexy updated Tasmanian 2.0 floor mats. It looks beautiful. And then I could just lift it up here. And we're gonna be opening up this section over here. And this is where the fridge is gonna go. Now I already have a Tasmanian floor mat at the bottom, so let me see if it's gonna fit or if I have to remove it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bruh, you're gonna be putting a fridge inside of an enclosed space. How is it gonna get any air? It's gonna overheat and cause damage. They did think of that, which is why they have some tabs I have to install onto this piece. That way it provides some ventilation. So let's go ahead and install that first. It's like these foam pads, and we're just gonna stick it 3 pieces onto the sub-trunk area here. And it's just supposed to help provide some more ventilation. I'm just gonna stick it here, here. Completely reversible if you want to, but I'm glad they kind of thought of that. That way when it closes, it doesn't cause any issues. So we got that done. Now we're gonna go ahead and get the fridge. We're gonna plug it in to the 12-volt outlet in the Model Y and see if it fits. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if it's gonna fit this way. Wow, so it fits nicely, but I think the floor mat needs to be removed because it's a little elevated. Let me do a quick test because it might still work because I have those razors. Oh yeah, it works. So you can see it's still completely flush on this side. There's a slight gap in between that lets in some air. But look, it fits perfectly. I still have my Tasmanian floor mats on there. If you want to check it out real quick. Still have that on there. And it fits like perfectly in the Tesla Model Y. I do wish that their power supply was on the left side, but the compressor's on the right, so they kind of did it that way. So what we have to do with this cable is run it along here. Luckily, it's very easy to run along, and we just plug this into the 12 volt. So here's the fridge. Very simple. You could either choose in Fahrenheit or Celsius. To turn it off, you just hold the button, and then to turn it on, you just have to press it once. Now, the cool thing with this fridge is it can also be a freezer. So right now, it's showing that it's 66 degrees. I'm gonna press the settings button once, and then we're gonna lower it all the way to the lowest setting, which is -8 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really, really low. And then we could raise it to, so I'll probably keep it at around like the 25 range, because that's where I like it. I love how it tells you the voltage. It supports the app as well, so there's an app, and it has a battery voltage protector, so if your 12-volt battery gets too low, it'll actually turn off automatically just to save your battery. So that's something cool. And they also have a max and eco mode setting where you can change it from maximum cooling or eco cooling. Super simple to do. You just hold the settings button and you can control it to Celsius or eco, just like that. So that's perfect. So I downloaded the app. It's cool because it has Bluetooth. I could just connect instantly, and it just shows you what the level is. It tells you all this stuff. So it goes all the way to 50 to -8. You can easily control it on here. You can manage the settings on here as well. So that's kind of cool that it has that, so you don't have to worry about the other settings. But yeah, the app is super simple. You just have to type in Tesla fridge app. It's the only one that pops up. So now that the fridge is taking up this space, we have all this space here to load up our gear. So now let's load up our gear for camping. Just set up the tent. It is hot and I am so thirsty. I could go for a cold beverage right now. Let's go and check out the ACO powered TesFridge and see how it's doing. Here it is, 24 degrees. It is nice and chilly. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, That's the good stuff. We got so much stuff to eat. We got tons of eggs. I think I might have to raise it actually. Let's get a drink. Look at all this stuff. I have all this stuff in here. Oh man. But look how well it holds everything perfectly in the sub trunk space. Didn't take up any trunk space, which is perfect. And it is a solid quality material. Nice. Overall, I'm happy with the ACO powered TesFridge. It's great for camping trips or if you just want to keep your groceries cold. Make sure you guys use the link in the description below to purchase. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.